Greetings and salutations. Well, it's time to put the swamp cooler away for the summer. So what I do is I already have there's a panel that goes in between the ductwork and the cooler to keep the air drafting through the cooler into the house during the winter. It's just a piece of metal that just blocks the air from flowing, and there's a little slot in here that this fits into. So I'm going to slot this in, and I already pre-lubricated it with WD-40. Not a sponsor. Nobody sponsors me, but here we go. And I slide it in. Now it went in real easy because I put the WD-40 on each edge. Here's another plate that I put the DW40 on each edge, so it slides right in place. This was the one that came with this cooler, but they did not change the duct work when they changed the coolers out. So it's the smaller plate that I just put in there is a little bit shorter. This one still stuck out a few, and this one goes all the way flush in, which you want to because it's got this metal flange on the edge here. And because of that, it helps seal it better. The other one, the metal flange was sticking out. It wasn't going in flush. So this should take care of any drafts. Well, plus we're going to put a bit of let's straighten the camera out here. You're probably all getting dizzy. Okay. Plus we're going to put a cover on the whole thing. So let's open up the cooler so you can see the insides. If I can't. It seems awfully stuck. Okay, let's try some more. Okay. Trying to loosen it up a little. Well, that one doesn't want to move. Let's try the other one over on the other side here. Okay, that one moves out easy enough. Kind of cemented in there with all the calcium deposits from this hard water. I think it's calcium, it's all white. Something like that at least. There. Okay. Got the one panel off. Now let's see if we can use that to help us get this other panel off. I have to excuse my dog barking in the background, but I'm making all kinds of noise making her upset. There. Finally. Now. Now, I gotta be careful to get around this conduit. There we go, getting there. Little by little, gotta make sure I don't pinch my fingers. There, now it's out. Around the conduit nicely. I already disconnected the water line down below. There's a water line that goes into the spigot. And right now, we've got water still in the pan. We got to think about how to do this, because as soon as we pull out right here, you probably can't see it, but right here is the drain spout. And as soon as we take it out, the water's going to drain all over the place. So I got to make sure clear everything out of the area that I don't want to get wet. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to put my cardboard box on top. Okay, there we go. Now, cardboard box on top. This is probably going to get me really wet. So what we got to do here is loosen this plug. And it's above the water by an inch or two so that it doesn't let the water drain out. Okay. Let's see. That one ain't gonna work. I hope this one's big enough. Well, not quite. Well, it is. Just gonna have to, let's see, I don't think I brought near big enough, nope, near big enough wrenches up here. Let's see. Now I gotta, to loosen it, we have to turn it counterclockwise. So we should have to go, we should go to the left. And we need another wrench to hold it in place. I don't know if this one's big enough. No, we gotta go the other direction, I believe. So let's see if I can do that. I want to loosen it, not tighten it. Yeah, we're trying not to bust this either, so we got to be careful how we grab on there. There we go. Well, not quite. Getting closer, I think. If I had the right size wrench on here, it'd be a lot easier than what I'm doing right now. Instead of using these. Okay, we got it. We're getting it. We're getting it out. And we're going to get soaked in a minute here. Oh, crud. There it goes. Like I said, get soaked. This is draining everything out of here, but that's what we got to do for winter so that it don't freeze. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's getting stuck at the end here. Of course. Things never go smoothly, especially when the crappy carpenter's working on a project. I had this trouble with this thing before. I think this bolt is kind of sticky. Yeah, it'll tighten, but it won't loosen. Ah, there we go. Got it off all the way. Now the floodgates are open, and I got to get up. I got to put some DW40 on my wrenches, with wires because they're all wet now. So now it's draining, which is awesome. Now we had that happen. I'm gonna let that all drain out of here. And one more thing we got to do before we can seal this unit back up is to take this water line off. Now I got some wrenches in my hot little hands. And we're going to try as hard as we can. Oh shoot. Yep, my battery got in the water. That's okay, it's a 4 Patriots battery. It'll it's probably waterproof, at least I hope it is. There we go. Alright. So we get down here. Let's see. If you're here growling in the background, that's my little Halloween growler that I put in the bushes for Halloween, and it scares the bejesus out of me. It makes a growling, and it's got 3 eyes that light up, and it vibrates. Has a thing on it that vibrates violently, and you hook it up to your bushes, or you hook it on your bushes, and it shakes the bushes with 3 eyes. Kind of cool. Very nerdy, but you know, it's called the Crappy Carpenter. It's the Nerdy Carpenter and whatever. Oh. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Now that that's draining all the way and I have the water line off, I'm going to go and pull the water line away from the side of the house. So here I come with the water line. I disconnected it from the house earlier, and now I'm going to coil it up and stick it inside the swamp cooler so that it's stored. The sun won't deteriorate it during the end of fall, winter, and spring until I hook it up again. All right. But this way, you don't have to worry about the line going bad. Trip over the line during the winter. Okay, that's back in. Now all I got to do is put this thing back on. And I already got the drain plug out, and I got it sitting right here inside. It wouldn't be a bad time to clean the darn thing, but not this time. I might come back later and do it, but that would be the time. But I don't have time tonight to do it, so first I got to get this one, since I got that conduit in the way. Got to get this one down here first. Underneath and in, and down she goes. Not quite all the way in perfectly. So it's nice and snug and it's in place. Now we just got to get this panel in. And we're 3/4 of the way done with our swamp cooler. Yeah. I like swamp coolers. They're so simple. They're just a fan, water, pump, toilet type water feeding system like you have in a toilet. It's a simple flow. Very simple mechanism. Very little goes wrong with them. And if you maintain them, they'll last for a long time. All right. Well, part of that is to get a cover on it.
And I have this cover. Probably going to need a new one soon. I was correct. This one is starting to wear out. But ought to get a decent cover if you're going to do this. Yeah, this one's got a hole in it, which means not good. I'm going to cover it with duct tape for the winter. Probably next year we should get a new one. But as long as it's mostly intact, why not keep using it? A little duct tape. This is just a cloth cover, canvas type material. Canvas vinyl. Okay. Now, let's get these. Oh. Okay. I like it. Not sure what this loop is for. Okay, there's a Velcro thing here. This corner's got a hole in it. I gotta fix that. It's got some, looks like some venting in it. Okay. Gotta make sure it's all the way even around. I thought it would go further down on here. It doesn't completely cover the cooler. Yeah, when I get a new one, I think I'm gonna get one that's deeper, that goes further down. That's okay. It covers most of it. That's what the important thing is. So now I'm gonna try to tighten this down. So it don't blow away. Seems to be caught on something. Let's see. And this one corner is the one that's damaged. Makes sense that it split on a corner where the stress will be. Well, let's try this again. Try to tighten it down more. We're going to double knot it only because I'm horrible at, my shoelaces are already untied from a little bit ago. That's fairly tight. Can always put a bungee cord around it to make it tighter. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed my swamp cooler winterizing, and that's that much to it. So that's it. You guys have a great day and live long and prosper. Danu Danu.